What's up, YouTube? I wanted to do a quick video. SX Mini M Class charging port. So, this is my SX Mini. I've had it for about 5 months now. This is it, using Sapor RDA Vapors, as Grim Green would say. I got it plugged in, charging port, 75 watts, using it as a pass-through right now. So, here's the deal. SX Mini charging. There's a problem with the charging port. The charging port, if you use it constantly, they break over time. That's why the manufacturer only warranties it for 3 months. Now, here's the thing. SX Mini is $199. For $199, I want to be able to charge it however I want to charge it. So I do. Now, the problem was that when I was charging it via the charging port here, after about 2 months, I started feeling some movement. When I plugged it in, I could feel it moving. And I said, uh-oh, my charging port is gonna break on me. So, what I did was, I had to figure out, how can I extend the life of my charging port? Because the warranty, I've had it for 5 months, warranty is up. Now, I still enjoy using it as a pass-through. I enjoy charging it without having to pull the battery. Anybody who has an SX Mini knows you either got to use your thumb, a coin, or however you get it off. It's a headache. For $199, I don't want a headache. I just want to charge it, use it, and that's it. So what I did was, I figured out why the port was why the charging ports were going bad. There's a couple of connections on the charging board. And that's the only thing that's holding your charging port in place, is the ports soldered to the charging board. So when you plug this thing in and out, in and out, in and out, those leads start to move. And over time, when they move enough, they break. So here's what I did. Yep, Loctite. I took some Loctite. I took a drop of Loctite, and I'll show you. Now pay attention to the space. Let me point this out to you. So the space right here, inside there, the port floats in there, and there's a space right here, right where my fingernail is. There's a space right there. Now, the port sits inside the opening of the chassis. Now, look right here in that space that I just showed you. Can you see that? Can you see that shiny part? Right in that space where the chassis meets the port. There's the port itself. There's the chassis, and then there's that shiny, clear Loctite right there. Now, what I did was I put a drop on the top right here, and then I put a drop on the bottom right there, right where the chassis meets the port itself. What that does is that secures the port to the chassis, which takes the pressure off of the contacts on your charging board. So now, when I plug my charger in, there's no movement. It is solid because it's connected to the chassis and not just sitting on the board by itself. When it sits on the board by itself, those contacts will move. Now that it's connected to the chassis, there's no movement, there's no play. It's solid. I use it as a pass-through. I have not taken the battery out for 2 months. I have not taken this battery out for 2 months. And I've used it every day, and I charge it all the time. So I plug it in and I go with it over and over again. And I don't worry about plugging it in. I don't worry about breaking it because now it's connected to the chassis with a little bit of Loctite. It's on, charging, 75 watts, vapor. And it works. So I just want to make this video. I haven't seen anyone else that has tried that. So I don't know if I'm the first. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But I didn't see the video, so I figured I'd put it out there. Give it a try, see if it works. If it works for you, that's great. It works for me. And for $199, I want to charge it however I want to charge it. Now, with that Loctite fix, I do. It works. It's been working, and it's still working. So thanks a lot, YouTube. I hope this helps. Enjoy.